Even though nearly $700 million in state money was set aside for drought relief, getting it from Sacramento to our area has been a slow process. News Channel 3's senior reporter John Palmentary is live in Santa Barbara. And John, some of the money will go for several projects to help us save what's left of our water.
And a real sign of the drought, first of all, tonight is here at Chase Palm Park, usually green and very lush, used in a lot of tourist promotional pictures, as you've seen for years here about Santa Barbara. Look at it tonight. It's brown, and of course, the water's been turned off. Now, the water we're talking about and the money we're talking about from Sacramento would go for water conservation efforts throughout the state, and especially in our area, and also to rebuild some of the water systems that are inefficient. All this while we wait for any sign of rain.
The biggest waster of water is lawns.
When it comes to lawns, gold is the new green in Santa Barbara and most of California, where cities are turning off their sprinklers at many parks, and they're trying to save every drop of water they can. Signs of the drought are everywhere. Cachuma Lake is now at 34% of its capacity and dropping. Decorative fountains are dry. And the California drought map is blood red all over the Central Coast, signifying the worst water-starved areas in the state.
Today, I'm declaring a drought emergency in the state of California.
Governor Jerry Brown has set aside nearly $700 million to help local water districts. And Assemblyman Das Williams says there are two areas the money should be used for right away.
We could apply for grants to expand our recycled water system. And number two, we could increase the re-landscaping projects.
An artist painting a dry fountain with a colorful background on Cabrillo Boulevard says he will use his paints to create water.
Well, it's the magic of painting. You use a little cerulean blue and a little bit of white, and we've got water.
And while we wait for rain, lush images can still come to life on canvas.
As a painter, I don't have to deal with real life like a photographer does. I can make up anything I want. Put in flowers where there's no flowers.
Water where there's no water.
Water where there's no water. Boats where there's no boats.
And some of that money coming from the state will help those who have been impacted by the drought with their food and housing in the form of some assistance. Reporting live in Santa Barbara this evening while standing on dead grass, I'm John Palmentary, News Channel 3.
Okay, thank you, John. New drought